healthy girl. She plays soccer. And then dies rather suddenly and unexpectedly after about 3 days of not feeling well. It was just a really sad experience for the family, as oftentimes my cases are.
Now, Dr. G must help the grieving family find out why their loved one died so young.
It's devastating to them, and they really want to know what happened. The answers are going to lie in the autopsy. The case today is of a 18-year-old girl. She's from Nigeria, and she's only been in the country for about a year. She immigrated here with her family.
For Eugenia Aurora, life in St. Cloud, Florida is off to a promising start. She's making friends on the local soccer team and plans to begin college in the fall.
She's loving life in the United States. She's on a soccer team. She's got a job over the summer working as a store clerk. And then all of a sudden, she gets what they think is a flu. And for about 4 days, she's not feeling well, thinking it's going to pass.
Instead, it only gets worse. Eugenie starts to experience chest pain and begins vomiting. Her mother is worried and insists that she see a doctor.
She goes to one of those walk-in clinics, and they give her anti-nausea medicine, clomethazine, to keep her from vomiting. And then that evening, she's vomiting some more and feeling horrible.
Later that night, her younger brother Louis goes to check on her and is met with a terrifying sight.
The brother walks in to see how she's feeling, and he finds her collapsed on the floor.
Eugenie is barely conscious. Her eyes are rolling to the back of her head, and she's gasping for breath.
The mom went in there to help her and noticed she had vomited up some kind of blackish material that really looks almost bloody.
Louis calls 911, and the paramedics race to the home and do all they can to save her.
They're trying to resuscitate her, but she's never able to recover. I mean, the family's devastated. They came here for a better life, and now their daughter is dead.
Now it's up to Dr. G to find out what took this young girl's life too soon.
You feel sorry for the family. They have no idea why she could have died. I want to know what's happening to her.
It's the hardest conversation I have with patients, telling them that the baby won't make it. And now, because of Florida's extreme abortion ban, I also have to tell them I can't help. The ban forces women to wait until the brink of death to get care and could send doctors like me to prison just for treating my patients. That's terrifying. And it's why I'm voting yes on 4, to end the ban so government can't stop women from getting life-saving care.
Ooh, a timeout! Incoming dishes! Doc! With Dawn Power Wash, he can fly through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Oh my gracious, look at him go!
Yeah, Dawn Power Wash is unique. It absorbs grease with 3 cleaning boosters, removing it 5 times faster.
Ooh, for Pete's sake, that was fast.
And Power Wash can replace multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, fumble recovery!
Those subs got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Clothes are more than just laundry. They're what you live your life in, which is why Downy does more to make them softer, fresher, and better. Because it's just a blanket, until you bundle your new favorite person in it. Just a hoodie, until it's felt by your first love. Just a jacket, until it's the smell that brings you back home when you're far away from home. And that's why Downy does more than just soften and freshen your clothes. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
Migraines were were ruining my relationship. I was canceling plans, calling out sick, and missing out on fun. Then, my neurologist recommended My Relief. My Relief is a daily supplement designed to provide nutritional support for migraine sufferers. Now it's your turn. Visit MyRelief.com to try a risk-free 90-day trial of My Relief and get 20% off using code NOW20.
Dive into the minds of criminals and unravel the mysteries.
Look into the victims and also anyone on the line claiming responsibility.
Watch the Criminal Minds channel only on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
We got
Dr. G is determined to crack the case of Eugenia Adamola, a healthy 18-year-old girl whose brother watched her die just 12 hours ago.
this case, right from the start, is probably going to be a medical mystery. I don't know why she died. The autopsy is going to be key.
Dr. G starts by scouring the medical investigator's report for any clue to the girl's killer.
He's 18. You know, 18-year-olds do really stupid things. We see people of this age group in the morgue a lot. We see drug overdoses. She has some friends and buddies on that soccer team that'll give her something. I hope it wasn't a drug overdose.
But as Dr. G continues to read Eugenia's history, another possibility jumps to the top of her list of suspects. A deadly disease that strikes college-age kids and begins with flu-like symptoms.
One of the things you're worried about is meningitis. That would be a bacterial infection of the meninges, the covering over the brain. That can cause you to die very quickly. And then you have that whole other dimension. Could she be dying from some illness from Africa? Or maybe it's something she wasn't vaccinated against that she got here, like a fulminant chickenpox or measles or hepatitis. It's wide open at this point. All right.
We need to figure out what it is.
The mom noticed she had vomited up what looked like some bloody fluid. Maybe something happened in her GI tract. You really start wondering about an ulcer or a erosion of the lining of the stomach. Was that what got her? We don't know what she's got. We just have this really short history that she's completely well, and then she gets sick and dies. The list of things that could have killed this poor girl is very long until we narrow it down. And I don't know until I look at her and do the autopsy. And then we'll put the pieces of the puzzle together. It's a sad day. This one's only a young kid. Overall, when you look at her, she looks good. She's a muscular girl. She's a young girl. She doesn't look that ill to me. When I look into her oral cavity and inside her nose, she does have some blackish fluid that looks like it's a little bit of blood. I'm worried about that.
Next, Dr. G scans the body for signs of infectious disease.
I think I did. I put a mark here. Where I put the mark. I'm looking for lesions of chicken pox. I'm looking for measles. I'm looking for a rash that could occur with meningococcal meningitis. But because of her skin color, some of those rashes may be a little harder for me to see. Yeah, this is good. I was hoping that the external would give us a more specific hint of the infection, and I don't really see any of that. I don't see any signs of drug use on her, but nowadays the number one drug that people abuse is going to be prescription medication, and we don't see that externally. And I think I'll wait to see what the rest of her autopsy shows. Although what I'm most worried about is a meningitis or an infection. I'm always looking for trauma. could she have collapsed and hit her head, and that ultimately be what caused her death. But I didn't see any. There was no evidence of scalp contusion. There were no skull fractures.
Dr. G then peels back her scalp, and technician John Gilmartin cuts open the skull.
I will remove the skull cap and get our first look at the brain. If she does have a bacterial meningitis, oftentimes we'll see it as a clouding. Her brain, the covering of her brain showed no evidence of infection. So I've pretty much ruled out meningitis visually, but I need to wait for the cultures, and I will take a piece and look under the microscope, because occasionally you may not pick it up with your eyes. Oh well, I gotta move on to something else now. I'm going to turn my attention now to the rest of her body, because I really don't think the answer's in the brain.
I normally drink around 0.5, like I swear down a little bit. The 7.4.
Dr. G opens her body with a Y incision, and at first glance, she is taken aback.
Oh my gosh, not looking good. What really strikes me is that she's got a lot of enlarged lymph nodes. Lymph nodes are collections of white cells that form in the body, and we see them all over. That's part of your immune system. The tissues aren't right. I'm like, there's got to be something going on that we don't know about, and it's something a little more serious.
Before many women know they're pregnant, before their first appointment, before a doctor can see anything on an ultrasound, this is when the government in Florida has banned abortion. An extreme ban with no real exceptions. Not for her health, not even for rape. A ban where government decides, not you. And that's why Florida must vote yes on 4 to stop the dangerous ban. Because government will never know better than a woman and her doctor.
Clothes are more than just laundry. They're what you live your life in, which is why Downy does more to make them softer, fresher, and better. Because it's just a blanket, until you bundle your new favorite person in it. Just a hoodie, until it's felt by your first love. Just a jacket, until it's the smell that brings you back home when you're far away from home. And that's why Downy does more than just soften and freshen your clothes. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
5-minute warning for Tyler.
Good.
Looks so damn good, man.
Sounds good. Well done.
I like my damn bitch back when I was young.
Responsible sports bettors understand it's for entertainment purposes only. If you bet, it's important to know when to walk away. Never chase your losses. If you're getting in on the action, join me at haveagameplan.org/PGA Tour to learn more.
Union of fruity sweet gummy and tangy crunchy nerds. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Unleash your senses.
Be sure to check out Pluto TV 24/7 Big Brother channel, where you can stream select seasons of Big Brother all season long.
Watch all the wild moments and jaw-dropping twists from your favorite season. Big Brother is holding nothing back.
Go! Boom! Power trip!
We've got them all in one place, all for free.
Congratulations, you are the winner of Big Brother. Stream now, pay never. Dr. G has just opened the body of 18-year-old Eugenie Adamola and is shocked by what she sees.
Wow, look at that. She's got enlarged lymph nodes, and a lot of them, and very big. Some of them about an inch and a half.
The lymph nodes are small glands throughout the body that are an integral part of the immune system whose purpose is to fight infection.
That's part of your immune system. But they get very enlarged if they're being revved up, and an infection would tend to rev it up, or possibly even a cancer. So I'm worried maybe there's a cancer that's taken over, maybe a lymphoma or a tumor of the lymph system. I certainly need to take some of those lymph nodes and look under the microscope and see what's going on.
But it will be days before the micros come back from the lab, and the autopsy is far from over.
You have to keep an open mind when you do an autopsy. You rule out this and you rule out that, and you prove it's not that, and you prove it's not that, until you can find something.
Dr. G now draws blood and fluid for toxicology.
We got the blood. Yeah. You always got to do that tox, because that sometimes surprisingly has the answer. You know, did she take anything that may have caused her death? You never know until you test it. Look, it's coming through here. Look at that. At one point I was thinking, could you have died from just bleeding into her GI tract? But lo and behold, she's not bleeding at all in her GI tract. She has no blood in her stomach and no evidence of any kind of irritation or ulcer to her GI tract. So whatever is causing this black stuff to come out, it's not coming out of her GI tract.
Dr. G then moves on to the liver and spleen. The liver is normal, but the spleen, an organ that is part of the immune system and helps fight infection, is not.
Her spleen is firm, slightly enlarged. At this point, I'm worried that she does have some type of infectious process going on, but I haven't even ruled out a cancer yet, a particular lymphoma, because of all those big lymph nodes.
Next, Dr. G examines the heart.
Maybe she's got a viral infection inside the muscle of the heart, and that can cause a sudden death.
Dr. G takes out Eugenie's heart, weighs it, and examines the muscle and arteries.
She's got very nice coronary arteries. Her heart's completely normal. No evidence of congenital abnormalities.
As each lead slips through her fingers, Dr. G wonders if she'll ever find an answer. She now pins her hopes on finding a clue in the lungs.
Doesn't look right. Yeah. Her lungs looked really bad. She has a lot of hemorrhage and a lot of fluid in the lungs. I don't know how she was breathing at all. I don't know what's going on. They didn't show what I would say is classic pneumonia. In a typical pneumonia, we'd see kind of a lumpy, bumpy pattern because the white cells fill up the air spaces. I don't feel that. Oh gosh, I don't. But the lungs definitely don't look right, and I can't explain it. I'm not going to be able to tell until I look under the microscope. When I finish the autopsy, the main thing I really need to look at is what's going on in those lymph nodes and what's going on in those lungs. So I'm really eager to get those slides back.
2 days after the autopsy, the lab work is delivered to the morgue.
The first thing I'm going to look for is those microscopics, them her lymph nodes. Let's see if we can see anything. I look at the lymph nodes and there's no evidence of a lymphoma. So I've ruled out cancer of the lymphocytes, but they look more just that they were enlarged and stimulated. That's why I'm thinking, boy, she probably does have some infection going on in those lungs.
Dr. G immediately checks the cultures and discovers she is right.
It's clear she's got a very virulent or aggressive Staph aureus bacterial infection. The staph infection is actually causing death to the tissues in her lung, incompatible with life.
Alright, y'all know what time it is. You feel me? Shout out time, man, please. Hey, listen, a person don't have to believe in my videos, but I swear, watch. I'm gonna blow up. Where you at? You bad? Come on. Said you bad. Miss Frog get 1, 2, 3. Prepare or y'all little punk ass. Ready or not, here I come. Y'all can't hide. I'm gonna shoot you, whatever you are too. You can't run away, cause if you try, I'll shoot you in your face. Oh baby, don't play with me, and I keep it on me like 1, 2, 3. y'all ass to watch. I'm gonna get real good. I'm gonna go for that ass. About I feel you. Oh, y'all getting serious. Okay. I ain't even high either. Yeah, I'm gonna still play them. I had to plug up my scooter. Yeah, when y'all do see my name, y'all should run with y'all puss asses. Oh, let me stop. Cause I ain't the best. listen to that shit no more. My bad. It's special. It's kind of. When I say retarded, it's in the movie, so. I ain't trying to act about the shit you talking about. No, I wasn't saying that. We have different meanings. See somebody really close. This person will catch you. Where you walking? Queen B 5813, I feel you. You did no one too? I'll read everything in a minute on my phone. A lot of good fucking titles, but I just don't know what I want to play.
EA Sport, within the game. He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Madden 23 gives you multiple new ways to pass the ball. Try them all out here and pick what works best for you. You can always change your passing style later in the settings menu.
See, we're not around nobody with. We're the ones that started with it. Translation: Yani yani ba yani yani hits. This goes.
Ready up. Ready? Let's go. Set.
Ready.
I suck at this training shit.
Set.
Oh, what are you supposed to do? I don't get this passing shit. I forgot. I don't even know what mode I got it on. Let's see.
Ready.
This is complete fucking trash.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
I don't know. I don't even know what mode I got this shit on. That's the sad part. I wasn't paying attention.
Ready. Hut, hut. Okay, ready? Set, hut.
I don't get this shit. What am I doing wrong?
Here we go. Ready?
Show this shit right to me.
Down. Ready, ready.
Fuck.
Madden 23 gives you more control. Stick with what you know. Tradition.
Come on, set. Set, go. Ready. Let's go down. Hut.
I don't know what that was.
Ready, break. Ready, go.
What the hell?
Here we go, set. Set. On the ready. Set. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. What's the deal, y'all? On the double. Hut, hut. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Son of a monkey.
Ready, ready. Set, hut. Let's go. Ready.
Madden 23 gives you multiple new ways to pass the ball. Try them all out here and pick what works best. Control the exact. Stick with what you know. Traditional old school Madden style passing. Lead the receiver in any direction by using the left stick.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus.
This is a special presentation of EA Sports from the Coliseum in Oakland. Our tribute to the coach, the John Madden. The Coliseum back to its original 70s glory. What a scene in the East Bay, and we're underway at the John Madden Legacy Game. And they start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So it's the NFC Stars who will get the ball first. And Charles, as we alluded to, we've got a different era of coach on each sideline. So the man coaching this NFC squad, we'll call him Young John Madden. This is a coach who is trying to establish a foothold in the NFL and on the cusp of doing it very successfully.
Yeah, you think back to that period, those early days as the coach of the Raiders, the late 60s in the AFL, and then in the NFL in the early 70s. Coach was a guy who was ahead of his time. The Raiders were one of the first teams to have mini camps, one of the first to film practice, because he wanted to practice coaching as much as he could. And his teams, they were successful right from the start of his head coaching tenure.
It's a second down run with Sanders. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3 and 2. And right side, they're going to go option here. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Off the play fake, here's Favre. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So as we mentioned at the top, let's take you through the life of John Madden. And, you know, it's very fitting that we're here back in the Bay Area, not just because John's so associated with Raider football, but also because this was where he spent his formative years.
Yeah, he grew up over in Daly City with his buddy John Robinson, who will also become an NFL head coach. He played his high school ball at Jefferson High, eventually wound up playing tackle at the University of Oregon, and later Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Put well up in 1958. He was 24 seasons He drafted 30 rounds then.
Collapsing for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Oh my God!
He'll try and throw for it here. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll run with Allen. Down to about the 45. Charles, you mentioned Coach was a 21st round draft pick back in 1958. It was the Philadelphia Eagles who selected him. But unfortunately for John, knee problems, they just continued to dog him. He was hurt in his first training camp. Actually never saw the field as a player in the NFL. But it was still during his time with the Eagles, you and I were talking about this before going on air, that you could start to see the light bulb going on for what his career path might entail.
And it went on in a big way, didn't it? Because while he was rehabbing his knee, he started to spend a lot of time breaking down film with the Eagles. With quarterback Norm Van Brocklin, the future Hall of Famer and future head coach in the NFL. Remember, Norm Van Brocklin coached with the Falcons, he coached with the Vikings. and was there during that time. I think Coach Madden realized his love of football and love for teaching, combining all that together.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The NFC with the football here to begin the second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Play action. It's Favre. Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Cooper Kupp, 52 yards. As his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Morton Anderson down for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving that extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Brady. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Charles, you know, it was in the early 1960s that a young John Madden made the acquaintance of the owner of the Oakland Raiders, one Al Davis, of course, and the two, they really bonded. Would become one of the best owner-coach duos in NFL history. And to take it a step further, Al Davis became someone who John referred to as his best friend.
Yeah, 1967, Brandon. Al Davis hired Coach Madden to be a linebackers coach. Remember, this was still the AFL at that point. We had not merged totally with the NFL. And Coach Madden paid dividends almost immediately after the Raiders won the AFL title in 1968. And that meant a date for the Green Bay Packers in what was now known as Super Bowl II. But by 1969, at the age of 32, just 32, Brandon, John Madden assumed the mantle of head coach of the Oakland Raiders. And what a ride he, the Raiders, and the NFL were about to go on.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. And the NFC heading back out. Hall of Famer Randy Moss, a part of this offense. And Coach Madden, boy, he always appreciated the ferociousness with which number 84 attacked the football in the air.
As Randy Moss says, just chuck it up there, dog, and I'll go get it.
And Coach, boy, did he ever go get it. Over 15,000 receiving yards, 156 touchdowns. And how about this? From his rookie year of 1998 until 2009, those were his prime seasons, right? He led the league in touchdowns 5 times, but even more so, he showed us all how to go up and get it. Great body control. No one's ever done it better playing the ball in the air.
Charles, you talked about John Madden and the Raiders going on a ride. Well, try these numbers on for size. In 10 seasons as a head coach, the Raiders won their division 7 times. They finished second the other 3 times, and he became the youngest coach to amass 100 career regular season victories and is still, to this day, the franchise leader in wins.
I mean, to think about it, that's where that rivalry with Kansas City really took root. As did the expression, commitment to excellence. And boy, was it personified by the players who played for Coach Madden. On offense, how about quarterback Kenny Stabler, wide receiver Cliff Branch, wide receiver Fred.
He's got him in, complete. Oh, no problem there for the NFC. A big gain on 4th down, and that will keep the drive moving. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And we want to let you know, give you a fair warning, that coming up at halftime, the folks at EA Sports have put together a very nice package in tribute to Coach Madden. So make sure you stick around for that. Again, coming up, touchdown! George Kittle, 30 yards! And they're able to add on to their advantage. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The NFC going to line up and go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Charles, you think about all the success that John Madden had as an NFL head coach, and he had plenty, and we talked about it, including the 10 straight winning seasons, a Super Bowl title. But like any great coach, he also suffered through a few tough losses along the way as well.
And Brandon, those tough losses came in high-stakes games because they always had such great success. Think about it this way. 6 times in his 10 years, the Raiders were knocked out near the AFL championship game or the AFC championship game. It might be a division round exit. That's the one that bothered him most of all. Three River Stadium, December 1972. Yes, the Immaculate Reception game. Franco Harris grabbing the ball that was deflected. Almost at his shoe tops, he picked it up and took it in for a game-winning score to give the Steelers a 13-7 victory. And partner, anyone who loves black and silver still doesn't believe that ball hit anyone in black and silver that day, and that play should never have counted.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They'll throw on first down with Favre. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jabril Curse. That is It's now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They're going on 4th down. It's Favre. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. And the AFC making their way out, and it's one of Coach's favorites, another local guy, Tom Brady, who will be at the controls. And boy, Coach always admired the way number 12 could run an offense, and especially his ability to stay calm under pressure.
Tom Brady is a guy who's always looking downfield. He never looks at the rush. He hangs in the pocket, and he makes a throw. He's a cool guy. He's a tough guy. Let me tell you, there's no one calmer in the pocket than Tom Brady.
And I know the coach has a great appreciation for Tom Brady, who turned 45 back on August 3rd, because the coach coached a guy like him in George Blanda, who's played a long time in the NFL. In this game, it features legends and active players. Tom Brady qualifies as both.
We're coming up in the second half, we'll run through John's post-coaching triumphs, but for now, we present a special tribute to the man of the hour, narrated by the Raiders' own Trey Mosley. Boy, Charles, that is really well done. Coach was something else, wasn't he?
I'm reminded what Al Davis said when he was inducted coach of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Brandon. He loved the game, he loved his team, he loved the Raiders, he loved this league, and you can see it with everything he does.
No doubt. Well, it's quite possible, though, that now he would say, hey, enough of that. Let's play some football. Now the second half forthcoming from Oakland. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Get 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. So now, Charles, to pick up the story we've been telling, John Madden at 42, he just completed a 10-year stint as the coach of the Raiders. He wants to step away a bit from the grind of coaching, but he doesn't want to step away from the game of football. So he ends up signing on with CBS in 1979 to try his hand at broadcasting. And much like his coaching career, he was pretty much an instant success.
Partner, he really connected with the people right from the start. If people may not remember, he wasn't even on the #1 team in the beginning. He worked his way up. But the same things that made him a great coach, made him a great broadcaster. The ability to show the big picture, yet break it down into the details. That's what he did with his teams. That's what he did with the people. That way they know he was simple to understand, yet inspired to hear exactly did that big personality that he had, one that connected with everyone.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers, both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And a whistle, and I think we've got some movement up front against the NFC. That Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
To throw is Favre.
Now he'll let it go deep right side.
So for Coach Madden, Charles, by 1981, his broadcasting career is really taking off. He's elevated to the network's #1 booth that calls all the big matchups. And he gets the plum assignment of calling Super Bowl 16, 49ers and Bengals, and he's teamed up with Pat Summerall. And that pairing ultimately would go on to be one of the most influential in sports broadcasting history.
Influential not just in us listening to them. Remember, they went on and called 8 Super.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Now Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go and 2nd down.
As you mentioned, CD, talking about John Madden, the broadcaster, he called 8 Super Bowls with Pat Summerall, 3 more without Michaels later in his career. He spent nearly 3 decades in the booth all told. And not only was he beloved for his mannerisms, we know that, but he was an innovator as well.
Yeah, Brandon, you talk about things like the telestrator, which totally became identified with him. And now it's a staple for all analysts to have in the booth. And then you think about things like turducken on Thanksgiving. When he used words like boom and pow. He had created the old Madden team. He was a very popular commercial pitch man. And even the Madden Cruiser was unique. And you had to be someone to get a ride on it, too.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. That will give up the middle to Bettis. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
So for the 3 quarters, it is John Madden legacy.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as well as we start quarter number 4. They fake the handoff. Now Brady under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Lawrence Taylor getting it once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And it has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Round in the pocket for the quarterback.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Yes, sir. Come on, come on.
And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now, CD, we did get a little ahead of ourselves talking about John Madden, the broadcaster of the 90s and 2000s, because there was another product during that time period that he became quite famous for, and it's something that you and I know a little bit about, and that's the video game that bears his name. Originally John Madden Football when it was first released back in the late 1980s, and now known the world over simply as Madden.
And Coach saw this originally as a way to teach the game of football. The early designs were for a 7-on-7 game, but he said no chance. He would not sign off on it. He wanted to be as realistic as possible.
Yes, sir.
And it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that's sets up a 1st and goal.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So 2 minutes to play in the John Madden Legacy game. The NFC trying to finish this one off. We're back to Oakland after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Shotgun snap, and then to give to Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Brady to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. So, CD, you look at the accumulation of John Madden's achievements in the world of football, the coaching success. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The 30, 10, 5, and he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them this year.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games.
Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
It's
quarter.
an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line. So it's a win here for the NFC. Just an incredible afternoon of football and remembering the life of John Madden. And before we go, one final message. And for all of us at EA Sports, this one's for you, Coach.
Damn, Dr. G still on?
That might indicate lupus or anything else.
Now, what I do find in her lung is frothy tan fluid. I'm still thinking.
This very beautiful house.
Doesn't belong to me, it belongs to
Oh,
Mr.
nice.
Calhoun. I stay here from time to time.
So it's true what they say about young Calhoun.
And what is that, Mr. Quick?
You know, they say that you give Calhoun stuff.
I work for Mr. Calhoun.
What kind of work do you do?
Whatever's required.
In your interest in me. Is that business or is that personal interest?
Both. I'd like to go upstairs. Are you coming?
Oh, that's cute. I thought I was the only person who slept with his guns under the pillow. Look at her little gun. Oh, look at me. So adorable. We got so much in common. This is so cute. It's cute. Hey! What are you doing in there?
So you run
person that can call me Furnace Brown and make it sound good. The only person that can call me Furnace Brown and get away with it. Now, I got a question. You know what we was just doing? Was that,
Keep me some. See right now on the Cash Money TV show, aka the Cash Money Show, episode Pinky in the Tooth. This is the shit that I be doing, man. I just be vibing, bro. Watch my anime.
Sky, it is God's domain. Everything is an eyesore. The people, the trees, the land. Return to where you belong. Let everything rain into the blue sea. Get to the boats! Angel Island won't last much longer!
Sir, what do we do with the people who've been injured?
Hurry! We'll treat them once they're in the boats!
What would have happened if that girl had approached me any later? I hope she's all right.
He's far above now. It's only a matter of time until his ship reaches the top of the vine.
I don't get it. What is it that Eneru wants up there?
I believe he's trying to get to the Golden Bell.
A bell?
The little angels will scurry like the ants they are. Return to where you belong, Skypiea!
What is that? A hole in the white sea!
I have no need for God's shrine anymore either. The city of Shandora is useless to me as well. There is only one thing in this land that I want. The Gold Belfry. Suddenly I hear two voices.
How can he run so fast? Hang in there, Nami. I'll take care of this, I promise. Eneru, I'll never let you have the Golden Bell!
When you're lost and alone, I can always hear your voice while you wander far from home, gazing up at the sky. You are just like the moon. You never change as you climb into the night. But your reflection waves, then you disappear, fading so silently. Stay as you are, don't lose your way. Let these words guide you. Don't ever look back. Don't give up on your dreams. They're endless nights that come to you again and again until you see the journey through. You may not be told. I hope that you learn to put your past behind and just keep moving on.
It's finally time for that eyesore of an island to disappear.
Look there! The clouds are changing shape! I'm not gonna let you have your way, Eneru!
There's no stopping this Rygo.
We have to escape! Hurry! On the next One Piece, Angel Island Obliterated, the horror of the Rygo's advent. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
the Google Pixel 9. And this is your family leaving the photo you just took, taking your phone, and adding you. So now you have a picture from the family vacation with the whole family.
Yes, you are. Already smell like me.
Did you know there's an awesome treasure hidden in
It's
the
not
ocean
just
sea?
one.
And anyone who finds it, king of the pirates. Is that exciting or what? There are incredible adventures out there just waiting for us. Bon voyage, have the courage to still believe, and we will see a glimpse of the sun rising on our tomorrow. Back when we first started, we had separate horizons, sailed toward different dreams. Things have changed now, but together we found we look through the spyglass and see. And we know that our hearts have brought us here, where the compass points our destiny. There's no looking back, take the helm with me. Bon voyage, we cast off all our troubles, forget the past. Though the future's unclear, we still can smile. We know we'll get there, no regrets. Every tear that we cry only helps our dreams come true. You and those dreams are precious in my life. A glimpse of the sun rising on our tomorrow.
When anyone in this house wears white, it doesn't stay white for long. White to art class? That's risky.
Art has no rules, Mom.
White with coffee.
A dangerous endeavor.
White to soccer? I'm not gonna slide tackle.
He's gonna slide tackle.
But now with Tide Oxy White, we can clean our white clothes without using bleach. Even works on colors. I slide tackle. I see that. Keep your whites white even without bleach with Tide Oxy White. We got this.
It's got to be Tide.
People always say,
It is what it is.
until it isn't. Remember before AI when you had to type to search? And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this?
Put these restaurants on a map.
Huh. What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Man, remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until they didn't.
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com.
People always say,
It is what it is.
until it isn't. Remember before AI when you had to type to search? And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this?
Put these restaurants on a map.
Huh. What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Man, remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until they didn't.
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com.
All right, here we go.
No. What's my next step?
Dad.
You break it, we take it.
We can take it.
Trade in any phone in any condition at Verizon for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini.
Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's do that one.
Only on Verizon.
Last time, Eneru continued his brutal attack on Skypiea and all of its people. Everything is an eyesore. The people, the trees, the land. Return to where you belong. Let everything raid into the blue sea. Get to the boats! Angel Island won't last much longer!
What would have happened if that girl had approached me any later?
Meanwhile, Robin and Usopp's group waited the base of Giant Jack.
He's far above now. It's only a matter of time until his ship reaches the top of the vine.
I don't get it. What is it that Eneru wants up there?
I believe he's trying to get to the Golden Bell.
A bell?
The little angels will scurry like the
I
ants
just
they
watched this
are.
damn part.
Return to where you belong, Skypiea! There is only one thing in this land that I want. The Gold Belfry!
And Luffy charges up Giant Jack on a mission to rescue Nami.
Hang in there, Nami. I'll take care of this, I promise. Eneru, I'll never let you have the Golden Bell! Ancient Island obliterated. The horror of the Raigo's advent.
Y'all gotta give it to like One Piece is like the shit. I forgot exactly what episode was I treating. I know I was on Skypiea. Like yeah, I stopped to finish all
Golden
live
Bell.
action.
Tell me, that's what you said, isn't it?
Viper?
Yes.
Who was talking about a golden bell?
Just before you were struck by that lightning bolt, you were speaking of a golden bell which Eneru desires. Now that we know what Eneru's going for, you have to tell me where it is.
Hold on! Can we just think about this for 1 second, guys? You saw that thunderbolt! We're as good as dead if we don't get out of here!
It's up this beanstalk, somewhere close to the top.
You're sure? How do you know this?
Wait! We promised Nami that we'd wait back on the ship! She's gonna be back with Luffy any time now, I'm sure!
The coward's right this time.
The ruins of Shandora are in the layer directly beneath us. The giant beanstalk pierces the very center of the city.
Oh man, these ruins or whatever they are got blasted to dust! And if we don't get out of here right now, we're gonna be next!
In the ruins, I discovered a map that revealed the location of the Grand Belfry that holds the Golden Bell. It indicated that it could be found in the heart of the ancient city.
Hey! Why are you ignoring me?
To put it simply, the force of the impact with the vine must have sent the bell hurling skyward to its present location.
Then it's directly above us. The singing voice of the island.
Hey! The City of Gold's got a really big bell in it, right?
Finally, I'm above Giant Jack. Virgin Sky. I certainly never had reason to come up here, and I doubt anyone else has either. Now, where is it? After 400 years, it will be found. The Golden Bell.
With this place.
Him. It would appear that I underestimated the little rat.
Ha! Gotcha! Stay right there!
Absurd.
Wiper? What are you planning to do? Don't tell me you're gonna climb the beanstalk!
top of the stalk. What's happening up there?
Oh no, don't tell me Luffy and Nami fell with it. I just don't think I can take it.
Piper! No, you can't go. Not in this condition. Look at yourself. You're a wreck. You'd never make it. And even if you did, there's no way to reach Inaru while he's flying on that ship.
Someone needs some potato chips.
Great warrior Calcutta.
Big bag.
Long to hear its sound.
Great warrior Calcutta?
Yes. That is our true goal. Inaru, I swear you will never take the bell.
This little predicament will make it very difficult indeed for you to reach me, won't it?
Oh, you just wait!
Hang around a little bit longer, and I'll show you something miraculous.
Something.
What is all that? Oh, yeah. Should get out of this while he's not around.
That's my only shot!
That sound is my favorite one.
What is he doing?
Wow! My plan totally worked! Alright, now's my chance to get on board that ark!
Luffy! What are you doing here, Nami? I haven't rescued you yet. I came to rescue you, you dolt. Sanji and Usopp saved me, so I was safe down below this whole time.
Really? You were? That's great! I was worried.
More importantly... Wait. What's that? The thunderclouds. They're changing shape.
Oh no! Somebody please help us! It's pitch black!
Move it! Everyone to the sea!
There's a giant ball floating in the sky!
I have a bad feeling about this. That ball coming through the clouds over there is a massive thunderhead. And it's bursting at the seams with hurricane winds and deadly lightning bolts. It's right above Angel Island.
A thundercloud shaped like a sphere.
Unreal! This has got to be a nightmare!
What is this? What new horrors could he unleash next?
What's your favorite part of a Kit Kat bar? The chocolate?
Nope. The inside.
The wafers?
No, the stuff in between the wafers.
Oh, the in-between stuff.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. And try a bigger bite with Big Cat.
I have dry eye. Tired, itchy, burning. My symptoms got worse over time. My eye doctor explained the root is inflammation. So he prescribed Xiidra. Xiidra works differently. Xiidra targets inflammation. Over-the-counter drops don't do this. They only hit pause in the symptoms. but twice daily Xiidra gives me lasting relief.
Xiidra treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. Don't use if allergic to Xiidra and seek medical help if needed. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, blurred vision, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. Before using Xiidra, remove contact lenses and wait 15 minutes before reinserting.
Dry eye over and over, it's time for Xiidra.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
These are so good.
2 shots in one day? I think you've earned it. See you next year.
Get your flu and COVID-19 vaccines from someone looking out for you. Schedule today. Walgreens.
Now everyone will know that the skies are mine! With the powers of the Arc Maxim and myself, I am unstoppable! I have become truly omnipotent!
Look! It's falling onto Angel Island! It's too late! We're not gonna make it! That's impossible. Did the White Berets escape? The White Berets saved us all. The entire island has been destroyed. Our precious homeland is gone forever. Even the sea clouds were obliterated.
What a glorious sight to behold! Now this is what the sky should look like.
What kind of explosion was that? Not to mention, that terrible lightning is still falling down like rain. I don't think any of us stand a chance of getting out of here alive.
Angel Island's coming. How could you? Eneru. What cruelty. Monstrous cruelty.
What is that rumbling? We'll wait. We have to take them back safely to the Blue Sea.
Luffy, get on so we can get back down there. Everyone else is headed for the ship, and we should be too.
I can't.
Can't? Why not? What are you saying? Yeah, you can.
I don't have to save you anymore, but I still have some unfinished business.
Unfinished business? What's left to do here? Are you trying to get back at Eneru?
That golden bell is somewhere up there in the sky.
You're after the bell? Luffy, your life is more important than gold. Look at that. Even if the lightning doesn't hurt you, he can still destroy you 1,000 other ways. If it's gold you want, you have a load of it on your arm. So give up the bell, Luffy, for your own sake.
I won't die.
Will you quit it already? You know
You
that he...
saw it, right?
Saw what?
for a fact it exists, right? Then it wasn't a lie! Old-timer's ancestor.
I don't care if I find the city or not. I'm not here to prove Nolan right or wrong. I have no interest in rewriting history. All I'm doing is following what I believe is my destiny. This is between me and Nolan.
He wasn't a liar. I have to let Old-timer and the others down below know that the City of Gold is up in the sky. If I ring the bell, then they should be able to hear it. Otherwise, Old-timer and his monkey pals will keep searching the ocean floor till the day they die. Luffy. Henaru won't hit the golden bell. The sound from a bell that huge will be heard far and wide by people everywhere. So I'm not stopping until I hear the sounds of the golden bell. The City of Gold's got a really big bell in it, right?
Nolan did mention that in his logbook, yes. A great bell in the City of Gold.
Why do you ask, Luffy?
Yeah, why do you ask, Luffy?
I got a really good idea.
Well, tell me.
If we give that ginormous bell a good ringing, I bet that Old-timer and those monkeys down below would hear it, don't you think? Yeah, I bet they would.
He says that he's gonna do something. He doesn't.
Wait! He's gonna...
Yes, he did say that. But given the situation,
Ring? He's going to ring the bell?
That's right. No matter how hard Nami tries, Luffy won't leave until he rings that bell. You see, Luffy is after the same thing as Enaru.
Got it.
As captain of this ship, I do not give you permission to board.
Henaru!
Luffy! See, I told you that was a bad idea!
Damn him.
Wasn't it beautiful? Did you get to see that pathetic little island vanish from the sky? I can only assume that you're acquainted with how forgiving I am, especially to those who would deceive me. Girl, would you still like a trip to Lindisburg?
Not a chance.
Once I have finally found the treasured relic I've been searching for, I will use another devastating Rhino to annihilate the rest of this abominable island in the sky. Then every inhabitant of Skypiea will suffer my terrible wrath! All will perish, including the voices directly beneath you.
Beneath us?
I will eradicate this unnatural land in the sky once and for all. I will change everything back to the way it was intended. That is my sacred duty as Enaru Almighty!
I'm not gonna let that happen! You won't get away with this!
Your time ends now, rubber boy! Die with dignity!
Luffy! Luffy!
Face it. It's beyond anyone's power to stop me now. Listen, everything will be all right. I promise, we will send you to the sky.
Luffy. I'm gonna ring that When you're lost and alone, I can always hear your voice while you wander far from home, gazing up at the sky. You are just like the moon. You never change as you climb into the night. But your reflection wanes and you disappear, fading so silently. Stay as you are, don't lose your way. Let these words guide you. Don't ever look back. Don't give up on your dreams. They're endless nights that come to you again and again until you see the journey through. You may not return. I hope that you learn to put your past behind and just keep moving on.
Did you see the power of the Raido next to the cumuloregalis clouds themselves?
There's gotta be something we can do.
It's important that we, the inheritors of Kaldora's wishes, ring that bell.
What? Knock over the beanstalk? Am I our last line of defense after all?
Luffy, promise me I'll survive. On the next One Piece, knock over Giant Jack. Last hope for escape. I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
You see a card, you can find it on Auto Trader. Even my TV detector card. Just put your info in the Kelly Blue Book My Wallet, browse personalized monthly payments from dealers in your area, then start and finish the deal online. Case closed.
Treasure hidden at the end of the sea, and anyone who finds it, king of the pirates. Is that exciting or what? There are incredible adventures out there just waiting for us. Bon voyage, have the courage to still believe that we shall see a glimpse of the sunrise on our tomorrow. Back when we first started, we had separate horizons, sailed toward different dreams. Things have changed now, but together we found we look through the spyglass and see. When we know that our hearts have brought us here, where the compass points our destiny. There's no looking back, take the helm to me. Bon voyage, we can't stop our troubles, forget the past. Though the future's unclear, we still can smile, we know we'll get there. No regrets, every tear that we cried only helps our dreams come true. You and those dreams are precious in my life. A glimpse of the sun rising on a tomorrow.
No matter what rituals you have, con T-Mobile, asegúrate you are ready for the game.
¿Pero listo? Listo.
Get 4 lines of unlimited with international calling included for just $30 per line.
Ready? Dos besos, ¿va? Dos besos. ¿Están en el auto? Obvio, como siempre.
Además, you can save on every plan versus Verizon and AT&T and get 4 Samsung Galaxy S24s with Galaxy AI on us.
Estamos ready.
Dina and Mira, on the hunt for Dina Mira.
What's the matter? You don't want to share it with my mom?
You know, I got one.
Watch your language. All sports.
You need me to leave them alone.
Go ahead. Try it.
You really want to today.
From Hollywood, it's Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars premieres live on ABC and Disney Plus next day on Hulu.
An all-new Camry. Right now, lease a new 2025 Toyota Camry LE for $329 a month for 36 months. That's just $329 a month on the Toyota Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
Angel Island's gone. How could you?
The City of Gold. You know for a fact it exists, right? I need to let Old Timer and the others down below know that the City of Gold is actually up in the sky. If I ring the bell, they should hear it. Otherwise, Old Timer will keep searching the ocean floor forever. I can't let Edoru take it. So I'm not stopping until I hear the sounds of the Golden Bell. Knock over Giant Jack. Last hope for escape.
Even Heaven's Gate was blown away in the twinkling of an eye.
Angel Island is completely destroyed. But what are we supposed to do? And where do we go?
To Cloud Inn. Then down to the Blue Sea, like Captain McKinley said. It's our only choice. Hold on. There's still a lot of people in the White Sea who haven't been evacuated yet. The Milky Roads leading there have been destroyed. They're gone. I don't know how we can bring those ships down without them. So you're saying we just leave those people to die? We're all doomed.
The White Sea is lost. Skype, it's fading away.
So this is it. Splendid! At last, the grand belfry that was once the pride of the legendary city of Shandora. Now it's mine. A prize befitting a god of my power and glory. The fabled bell. The one that heralded the start of this land's 400-year-old conflict. How pathetic. To think they carried on their pointless little battle for centuries. only to see everything be destroyed.